Hello everyone. In this session we'll discuss another UI control, that is text field. Now text field is required when a user wants to enter single line of unformatted text. That means, say for example, username. We want to enter our username. At that time text field is required. Say for example, we are designing some registration form and we want to get the input like name, first name, last name, then city, state. At that time we require text field as a component. So in that case, it's very simple component. The constructors to make text field are two overloaded constructors. One is empty constructor, that is default constructor with empty text. So when I use default constructor, at that time text field with empty value is created, and when I use pass string as an argument, then text field with some string, default string would be allowed. So in that case, text field is very simple component. Let's see the example for the same. So text field, again the package remains the same, JavaFX.scene.control package. So in this example, our public static void main, then a start method as usual. Then over here two labels are created. Now for text field, now we are aware about label control. So we are designing the login screen for this. So two labels are created, label user ID equals to new label with text, label password. Then two text field for user ID and password. So text field tf1 equals to new text field empty, and text field tf2 equals to text field. So two empty text fields are created, and we require one button. So button b equals to new button submit. So these are the basic controls for our login screen. So at that time, now we are having in all 5 components, but now these 5 components are to be arranged in such a manner that it looks like our login screen. So for that we are taking another pen, that is grid pen. Grid pen root equals to new grid pen. Now all these components are to be arranged accordingly into the grid pen. So in first row, grid means rows and columns. So in first row we are supposed to set this user ID, label and tf1 text field. So how to add it? Grid pen, the object is root, so root dot add row, we want to add it in a row. So root dot add row number, that is 0. The first component in the row, that is user ID, and second component to be tf1. So the first label and then text box. Now second row, so root dot add row 1, password as a label and tf2 as a text field. And lastly we want to add the button to the third row. So root dot add row number 2, comma button. So there are also different ways of adding the row into the grid pen. This is another way of adding it to the grid pen. Now this grid pen object root is our root node. So it is to be added to scene and scene to stage. The output of this program would be similar to this: user ID, then text field, password, text field and submit. Let's see the output of this program. So as you can see, the same program is there. Let us run it. Let's see the output of this program. User ID, password and button. So two labels, two text field and button. Now if you want to set some default text, let's say in user ID we want to set the default text. So tf1, what we are writing is admin as a default text. So you can see the admin is the default text. So this is how you can use text field. Similarly, we are having another UI control. Now in this case, the text field is a single line control, means you can enter single line of unformatted text. But say for example, if I want to enter address, a multi-line box we require. For that we are having TextArea. So the TextArea component is required to enter multiple lines of plain text, so unformatted or plain text. And the constructors are similar to text field: empty constructor with no text in it, and with string argument it gives you the default text. So let's see in the example for the same. TextArea, a public class TextArea demo. I have not added the package. The package remains the same due to the space issue. So package is javafx.scene.control.star, then public static void main, then start method, TextArea equals to new TextArea. Now this is to be added. Right now you can directly use it as a root node, but we are taking vbox. So vbox equals to new vbox, and TextArea is added to this vbox, and this vbox is now our root node. So it is added to scene. and that scene is added to the stage. So this is what is the output of it. Let's try to check the output of this program. See the packages, all the packages, control.textArea. So let's try to run it. So you can see multi-line. So this is what is a multi-line text field. So whenever you want to enter address with multi-line values, at that time we can use TextArea, and if you want to single line, so we use text field. So this is the difference between text field and TextArea. Rest all the things are same, just the constructor difference is there, the class name is different. So that's it for today. Thank you.